stretches right round. The lovely parking guy was saying, wasn't he, that he got here for 8 and the shop opens at 9:30 and there was already a really
queue of die-hard
big
fans.
Queue. Yeah, and I have heard that anyway online, but you would think that midweek on a Wednesday it wouldn't be quite as bad as this, but it seems it is. It says it's like this all the time. It's manic. Such is the power of the media.
Something being on telly can generate such interest.
Exactly.
It's probably fairly run-of-the-mill, really.
Probably, but we don't know until we've seen it.
Just see it, then we can have a clear picture.
I know somebody who went about 2 years ago, I think. No, Tony, and she bought some honey and whatnot, and it was quite expensive. But she said the quality was phenomenal. So
get what you pay for.
Exactly. People are queuing up here and paying for things. Everybody's using a card at the moment. I sincerely hope that it's not a card-only business, or I might have to say something more about this, because people should have the choice, and at the end of the day, cash is king. When the system is down, if you've got cash, you can still pay for things. At least the cow juice machine takes cash. It's the only thing here that does. Milk anybody? It's not very big, is it? It's quite small. So we've got honey for my milk for part of a birthday present. This is £12. I'm still not happy about the card only thing. The lager is £3.40 and the cider is only £2.90.
That's good value, isn't it?
We might get 2 cider and I might get 2 lager. Sometimes on the beer swiller, just occasionally. 4 of them, lightly sea salted, and then there's cheese and onion. I got the last cheese and onion.
Oh, well done.
They've got a brownie for £3.30. We've got one left. Shall we try it?
Let's try it.
The chocolate brownie. That's better value than Dalesford Organic.
Yes. And they didn't take cash either.
No, they didn't. Very unfortunate. You know,
Yes, if
when the system goes down.
Seems very strange that if the milk machine takes cash, you don't.
Yeah.
A bit hypocritical, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I come from a farming family, so really it's not good if you don't take cash. Especially if the system goes down.
I know, I'm not in charge, unfortunately.
No. I'll be saying something on social media. I'm a YouTuber, so I'll be saying something about it. That was an experience, I must say. Such a long queue, and the shop itself is good. They've got some yummy things, and not everything is wildly expensive. The honey was £12, but it is good stuff. It's not the syrupy stuff that you get in a lot of supermarket brands. It is proper honey. Anyway, I spent £35. I did say to the girl though on the desk that I thought it was wrong that they don't accept cash, and she actually agreed. And I did say that I was going to say something about it on social media. And I said, well, as Jeremy Clarkson is the boss, then he gets the flack. Is that not right, darling?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm not terribly impressed that Diddly Squat Farm, which claims to be in favour of farmers and freedom, does not accept cash apart from the milk machine. So if you want a pint of milk or 2 pints of milk,
But it's £6
in a bottle,
and you bring your own bottle. They sell bottles in the
yes,
in the farm shop. And
then I think it's wrong that they don't accept cash. We should have the choice. And I'm saying this because if you're really into freedom, you will give people the choice of whether paying by card or in cash. Nobody else said anything. We were the only people who piped up and protested. People were just like sheep, just paying on the card without saying anything. We chose to buy some stuff and we chose to use a card. We could have just walked out and not buy anything. But we did choose to buy some things. But apart from that, there was no choice. If we hadn't had any money in our account, then we wouldn't be able to buy anything. And I was determined that even though I chose to buy something and therefore get the card out, I still needed to say something about it because it's wrong. And I wasn't just going to hand my card over and say nothing like everybody else. But then I've always been a bit that way. I'm unique, me, and I'm proud of it. Yay! Woo! Anyway, we're going to try the farmer's dog now and see if they take cash.
Yes.
I doubt very much they will, but I'll probably say something there as well. And then I'll cry my beer. Well, believe it or not, we've got to the farmer's dog. The car park is huge, but it's £2 to park. But at least they take cash. Yippee! Somebody in front of us though paid £2 on the card. I mean, honestly, what's wrong with people? We're now walking towards the farmer's dog. The signage isn't very clear because that's okay, but on there it says next left. On that sign there. Anyway, this is the farmer's dog. We've just paid £2 to use the overflow car park, which is a field. It says all money goes to the farmers, which I presume is diddly squat. But we'll see what the situation is when we get there.
Queue to get in the pub.
That doesn't surprise me, quite a long queue. If we have to wait a long time, there's always the farmer's puppy, which is the other way there, over there. There's some outside loos. One would hope that they would have some loos indoors as well. But they should have by law. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
You can get cow juice there. There's the cow juice. Milk bottles sold in shop. £1.50 a litre. That's not bad.
It's cheaper than the farm shop. It's £6.
Crikey. Blimey O'Reilly. I like the ceiling. There's a gallery, there's a bar upstairs as well, you see, babe. And there's a tractor, look. Famous tractor. And a piano, look.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at this piano.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
But this is card only as well.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit pissed off, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not very good of them not to take cash, is it?
This wasn't supposed to be a cash versus card vlog, and I'm disappointed it's kind of turned into one. I don't mean to have a rant, but it really is a bit of a sticking point. I would think in the circumstances, if you really are into cash only, don't come to Diddy Squat or Farmer's Dog.
Let's give it a very wide berth.
Otherwise you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to leave it there. We had a quick pint. We didn't eat anything. and now we're just taking a look around the site. We decided to go into Burford for food, where they will take cash. So we're having a look around. So I know I promised I wasn't going to do another rant, but I'm just saying. Very nice. It's a big area. Can you imagine though, if the card machines went down, this would all be empty, potentially. Unless someone had cash. Yes, they would. It's very impressive though, I must say. They've thought about the number of people that we're having, and they've got enough places to sit. We managed to find somewhere to sit in the corner that wasn't laid out for lunch, didn't we? And they are doing the food menu, and the food looks gorgeous.
They must have sorted the kitchen out.
It smells amazing, the food.
Yeah, those pies look impressive.
But we haven't got £20 for lunch each. Tent. This is all decked out as well. There's shop in there as well. Anyway, it's a nice place to spend an hour or two if you're that way inclined. But I'm quite keen to have a look round Burford because
It's a very nice place.
yeah, the buildings are lovely. That's the infamous Farmer's Poppy. That's the van. They do shawarmas, lamb shawarma I believe, which is $14.95, and they do chips. The chips here are really good from what I've seen of other vloggers. Greeno Eats has been here, and also Gary Eats has been here as well. Food collection only, order at the bar.
They have no ketchup.
No ketchup.
Probably run out.
And shall we walk up here? We back British farming. Well, take cash then, please. Rules are meant to be broken.
Exactly.
That's what my dad always said. Hops and chops. Our verdict from today's visit. The card thing is problematic. It goes against our principles. And it's potentially problematic if the system goes down as well. And often the system does go down these days. So then what happens is all that beautiful space potentially left empty because people don't carry cash around with them. They're brainwashed into using the digital ways of going around life, shall we say. The food looked amazing, although we did not partake. We were really impressed by the Scotch eggs in Diddley Scott Farm, which had just been made. They were still warm. They looked amazing. They were like footballs. They were like the ones I made. They looked just the same. The last piece of chocolate brownie that we managed to get in the farm shop, also we can't wait to dig into. And now we've had beer. Dan had a 0.3% and I had half a pint of the Hawkstone Pilsner, and I can tell you it's jolly strong. I feel spiffed already, and maybe that's because we've not eaten, but it was only a half. Normally it only feels spiffed if I've had a full one and not had anything to eat. But I didn't have much breakfast either because the porridge pots for me were unpalatable that I'd got from Aldi, and I had 3 20-gram crackers with a little bit of jam, and that was all I'd had, and an apple. And the apples weren't perfect either. They were Cox's Orange Pippins, which are my favourites, but they're still quite green because it's only the start of the season and they need ripening up. So on the food front, it's been very unsatisfactory. The food though looked amazing, and the farmer's dog is at last now offering the menu. It's only a short menu, but what's good about short menus is that you know that you're more likely to expect top quality nosh than an establishment that has a longer menu, which can be a bit hit and miss. And what was coming out of the kitchen looked stunning, and it smelt stunning. And now I'm hankering after a ploughman's, and Dan's hankering after a ploughman's. In Dan's case though, it might be a pie and a Diet Coke rather than a pie and a pint, because Dan's driving. For me, to be honest, I don't think anything can better what I've tasted. So for me it will probably be a sparkling water, and I fancy some cheese and pickle. I could really eat some cheese and pickle right now. So we'll see you back in a bit. We're in Burford, and a lot of businesses, even independent businesses, are also card only. We found a lovely cafe that takes cash. Brilliant. So now we're enjoying a coffee and we're waiting for our cheesy main, and hopefully we will find somewhere else later that also likes to receive our cash. So it's bye for now.
Bye bye from her.
See you again soon. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so.